Hey all, Snakeo here with another quick little custom review. As you can see, we have the Transformers Prime Voyager Dreadwing from the Robots in the Sky series, sporting his cannon, but as you can see, he's underslung it. I have, as everyone knows who's seen any of my reviews, I am a massive hatred of these things, but I seem to have been able to salvage something that's somewhat respectable. Yes, it's not painted because I actually didn't want to paint it because I wanted to show you what I've done before I go into the whole paint, and then yeah, I'll show you guys that again when it's done. But for now, I just want to show you this pretty funky, and I'm actually really impressed with it and how simple it was to do. Also, it's not accurate at all to the show, to be honest. It kind of is in the way it looks, kinda, but it's just piddly. The real cannon should be something like out to here. So when I can get the pennies, I will be buying the Fake Buskers 83's Shapeways set, because it's just awesome, and that guy is awesome. So I'll leave a link for that in the description below. But until such time, I thought I'd see what I could do myself, and this is what I've got. As you can see, it is very simply this, but it's not that way, it's that way. I've taken off this little bit here, which I kind of regret actually. I took it off because I didn't like it, but then afterwards, when it goes on his back, that would be really useful to hold his sword. I may swap the panels over, I don't think it'd be too difficult to do, we'll see. Anyway, took out the spring, took out the whole lighting mechanism, chopped off this part completely pretty much. Yeah. And glued this in place so it's not flopping around. I'll show you. So the sword is removable. Just clips in there, so you can still use your sword. And as you can see, all this white stuff, which I've mentioned in a couple of my videos now, it is the styrene stuff. This stuff is just freaking awesome. I mean, I don't know if it's too much of a shadow to show you, but you know, it's pretty decent, you know. It doesn't move. I was trying to make it so it could rotate, but it doesn't. But I actually figured it's actually better that way. The peg that was there, I've put on the inside of it, so he can put it on his back still. And then ideally, you know, that would have been nice. So I might either try and reattach it. I think I've got it around somewhere, or make one myself. But for the meantime, you know, it can just like. Where did I put it? I did it the other day, and I've got it just slot in there for now. So they can have both his weapons on his back. But as you see, the difference, if I can try and hold this spring out. Sorry, I can't focus because my hand's busy. Focus. There we go. Yeah, as you can see the difference. The self in itself is the same. I've taken off this grey part here. I'm probably going to file this black bit down, but it's actually a separate piece, so it's kind of floating a little bit. I've made a hole for the sword to go in, and it literally just grooves in on this little bit here. Just kind of pops into there, and it friction holds. It's not the greatest grip. There you go. But you know, it's pretty good. I've chopped out, I made this hole a bit bigger so I can fit my styrene in there. And then I pretty much cut, you see I kind of cut this blue part off here. And then I basically just cut a hole here, because when that's actually up, and you cut off, there's a slight little gap there, so I've actually cut a hole in there, and then I've glued that bit into there. A few layers, added the handle, made it as secure as I can, sanded and rounded the handles round so they fit in his hands really nice. Added a bit extra detail from what I can see from the picture. And the side's a bit ugly because it's missing. I've cut off this like whole disc because this is only really here for the gimmick. But you know, all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It could be a lot worse. I definitely think it's an improvement over this. I don't know why they just don't give us an actual toy rather than. Yeah, my only real regret is that they cut off that a bit prematurely, but that's an easy fix really. And as you saw at the beginning of the video, he holds it very nicely. And underslung, giving a bit of a wider stance. I do need to improve that as well. Doesn't like to stay there just for now. But, you know, there you go. That's my Dreadwing cannon. It's very, very simple to do yourself, guys, and at least you don't have to deal with that there. Anyway, guys, as usual, thanks a lot for watching. Please leave your comments below. Please subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.